Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more of this war of mine. So, you don't want to know what it took to get him. It took a nice, welcome trade. So, we ended up finding a lot of components. We had to sell a little bit of medicine. We got loads of food as well, and we got some meds. Meds are probably going to help us out a lot, since people seem to be starting to get sick. Actually, it's only Erica now who's slightly sick. You're wounded and tired, so I'll send you to bed. So, new challenge for the snowy area is that we now have to melt snow because the rainwater collectors have frozen over. So, also it's 1 degree C and we have 2 fuel on, so we're going to have to make some more fuel and get that going. We got 2 more wood, so I mean, let's go immediately use it. We have lots of components now, so there is that. We can make water more inefficiently now as through the stove, using the snow. In fact, Sergey, go finish that snowman. I want to see it finished. That's your job. Alright, let's put some fuel in the fire. And hopefully we get above 1 degree C, or 33 Fahrenheit. I'm hoping that I don't have to make more furnaces to get above the temperature. Due to recent shortages, the prices of cigarettes and tobacco have become exceedingly high. Many people need cigarettes to calm down, but how can they calm knowing how much they must pay for them? Okay. Classical music. And death takes its toll. Oh, let me just get into a quiet spot. There we are. Death takes its toll in Pogoren. Sniper fire, mortar shells, and cold temperatures are the cause of deaths of many civilians. The spokesman for the military said civilian casualties are the result of tragic accidents and criminal activity within the city. Okay, that's it. Come on, you've got to get above 1 degree. We've got a fire here. It's not as if Sergey left the door open. There we go. Now it's rising. Right, okay, so we have food to feed everyone. Do we need to actually feed anyone today? Not really. Erica's up now, so Pavel can take her place. She is still hungry and slightly sick, but not much we can do about that. She's just going to stare at the wall and Blair Witch. Creepy. Cool. Oh, someone's at the door. It's the trader. Did we actually have any moonshine left? We have 1. Let me go check the moonshine still, see if we can make another one. Since he's here, we could probably get one done by the time he leaves. We need 4 sugar. Right, let's go trade sugar with him. 4 sugar. Hello, sir. Show me what you've got. We can't give him snow. That's a shame. We worked hard for our snow. So we need 4 sugar for our moonshine. And what else do we want? We just want components, really. Surely. What's our food situation? Pretty good. There's still some stuff left back at the old place for us to collect as well, so that's likely where we're going to go. We're going to have a 2-day episode today, I think, since we're just going to be grabbing stuff in the next episode, well, the next night. So the question comes down to what else do we want from him, and I think the answer is just components. That's it. Great. How much is this actually worth to him? It's just interesting. Okay. I suppose, yeah, this is how we managed to get loads of components before. We took 1 medicine and ended up emptying him out. Maybe that's what we'll do again. Perhaps. Perhaps. Right, well, first things first anyway. Let's get that moonshine still going. Yep. Let's make another moonshine. We can sell some more stuff to him then. Sergey's finished. Oh, now he can play with the snowman. Ah, we've made a toy. That's cool. Right, so we've got that guy. The moonshine sorted. Ooh, food. Food. Wonder how much food's worth to him. Since we have it so readily at the moment, maybe we should try sell some off to him for components, which are not readily available to us in the slightest. it's not even a resource we can produce. So let's actually have a look. What kind of... You want to finish digging that snow for us, Sergey? If you could be so kind, boy. Yeah, let's nothing special. Okay. That's interesting. So if I was to give him 1 food, how many components would he give me for it? 2 stacks for 1 food. Let's do it. Screw it. How many components have we got now? 49. That's what we're looking for. Oh, yes. Right, well, with that, we actually have 2 filters. Well, let's get over here and start making some water with those filters then. And... yeah, can I not make... oh, I need 1 more fuel. So we'll make a fuel and we can make some water then. Thank you, Sergey. Would you like to come inside where it is nice and warm? I hope leaving the door open doesn't affect the temperature in the slightest. I don't think it does. So there we go, we just made 8 water. Oh no, we haven't. We're making it a lot faster, but it's a lot more expensive. I wish this was an option most of the time, but we don't have snow. There we go. So, what do we want to do? Really? That's the question. What do we want to do with the stuff we've got? Make the alcohol distiller. Why can't we make a 3rd? Is there a reason I can't make a 3rd? Is there a cap on certain things? Because I should be able to make this. Whatevs. And the herb garden to make vegetables as well. Maybe I probably can't make that one again. I don't really know. So let's make an alcohol distiller and start brewing some alcohol. I don't know what is required of it, but we're about to find out. Since we might as well. Anyone else need sleep? I mean, Erica, you sleep and I'll get Pavel to do it. Moonshine's almost done, so we can trade off the moonshine for something else. I'm questioning whether or not I should bring another medicine to the trader the next time we turn up there. I'm leaning on no, because we can trade whenever we want, and we know that there's a lot of stuff there that we need to grab, including more food. We're doing so well on food. What's our bullet situation, actually? 4. So we have the ammo to defend ourselves as well. Let us have a look to see what we can make. So we can make pure alcohol. You can drink it. I wouldn't advise that. So with the moonshine, we can make a filter and 2 fuel and sell some pure alcohol. Let's do it. Why not? Sergey, can you go grab that for me, please? See what we can trade pure alcohol to this guy for. If not, we can make bandages and stuff like that from it. Which is a little expensive. I thought you said we had 2 filters. Or was I just... oh no, we made it out of water, didn't we? Yeah, of course. Can you make me a filter, please, Sergey? And make it quick, if you could. So we're running out of time. Everybody sorted on exhaustion levels and stuff like that? Yes. Cool. Awesome. Looks like we're just going to be able to do this in time. So when we make this pure... actually, how long does it take? 1 hour. Ah, we won't have enough time, I don't think. But it's worth a try. Let's go, make it. Oh no, we might do it. We'll be really, really cutting it close. Does it make 2? Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't all. Sweet. 1 moonshine makes 2 pure alcohol. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Pick it up. Come on, dude. Pick it up. Pick it up. We're trying to go trade this. Sweet. Let's see if we can get there in time. I doubt it. Come on, Pavel. Oh, just in time. So, what's this worth to him? It's just interesting. Let's sell one to him and take some of his bullets. It won't do. Can get 3 bullets for one of them. We'll take one to the trade, the detached houses that we're going to go to in a minute. Let's get some more sugar. Some parts? No. Won't do. Yeah, we'll make that deal. And we're at the night time. So we want to go to the semi-detached house. Yeah. And sleep, scavenge. Who wants to go on guard tonight? Erica again. Sleep in the bed, Bruno. And let's go. Let's take the pure alcohol we just brewed. I think this guy enjoyed alcohol. So, I mean, maybe he wants to trade it for more than what the other guy wanted it for. Who was there for pure survival. Right. I wonder if any of the areas actually change up over time because of this snow. Maybe. Let's go up here and grab that thing. There was one thing in there that we kept to complete the stack. Yeah, one component. I'm not sure if this guy's restocked or not. We're about to find out. We pretty much bought him out of all his components though. Yeah, he still hasn't restocked. But we can sell our pure alcohol for something. Question is, what? And the answer is... See that? They keep saying that cigarettes are really expensive, but he's practically giving this stuff away to me. So I don't really know why. So we're not getting medicine for it. We're not getting food for it. We could produce a lot of cigarettes. Maybe? What, really? It's not worth one tobacco, more than one tobacco leaf. Pure alcohol's not worth much. That's a fine, we can have a deal kind of thing. Can I get the water instead? Yes. Huh. Nope. How about a book? Nope. Get the shell casing from him. Yeah, I suppose. I don't really need the shell casing, but it's pretty much just sweetening the deal at this point. Right, well, now that we've bought what we want from him, let's go down here. Or did we empty this place? Maybe we emptied it and I'm being an idiot. In which case... Oh no, we put it in here. Oh, thank God. So we can't grab all, but we can grab most. So we'll grab all that. We'll grab all the components. That's the key. One stack of weapons parts. Do we want electronic parts or do we want the tobacco? I don't think there's any use for the electronic parts, but they are more useful. And certainly not taking the shell casing. We'll take the tobacco leaf over that. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to leave with. We have no reason to come back really, that's just junk stuff left in that spot. So, unless we want to trade, we're never coming back here. So let's run to the exit. Let's start our new day. Ooh, pardon me. Day 30. Didn't think we'd make it this far, to be honest. I thought we'd... Oh, we've been raided. Someone came in and took our things by force. We used up 3 bullets. Someone tried to rob us. They really meant business, but we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. And we got an epic haul of components. So how many components have we got now? 50. But we have no wood left. The next night, we're going on a hatchet run then. It's just sad. I see that you've been brave. Of course. I'm almost grown up. Well, Pavel, can you shut the door? We weren't all born in a barn, you know. Pavel, shut the door. Pavel? Pavel won't move. I think he's catatonic. Right, well, you are very hungry and slightly sick. You're slightly wounded and very hungry. Let's start cooking. It's cooking time. Our veg is almost done. That's nice. It's 2 degrees and the fuel's almost out, which is why we want to go and get ourselves some more wood, because we can't use any wood to put into the fire unless we start using components to burn, and we're never doing that. Cannot make me. There we go. Sergey's out of his lock. Right, so we didn't get enough sugar, did we? No, we only had 2. We have plenty of water. We can make more water with the snow that we collected. That saves some time that we got that done. We'll bear that in mind, actually. If we're doing nothing, then we'll make sure to collect some snow. Let's make 4 meals. Everybody's going to eat tonight. Yeah. And Sergey, can you reset the trap with some fertilizer? We've got to remember, when the veg is done, we've got to make some more fertilizer as well. Alright. So what's left to do now? We might have actually hit the end of every tech tree, really. It's just a matter of not dying. We have food that we can reproduce. We're about to have fuel for pretty much infinite temperature to whatever we want it to be. We really just want to trade for bullets and stuff like that. There we go. And also, we've got sadness to deal with. Everybody's sad. You're very hungry. You're very hungry. Everybody gets to eat. So there's that. Bruno, could you check the... Go play with the snowman, Sergey. You worked hard on that, I'll give you that. Right. Temperatures are still very low in besieged Pogoren. Firewood is getting harder to come by, and people are gathering anything that can be burned. And prices of cigarettes are rising. Everybody's dying. And music's playing. Same old news then. Right. So Pavel needs to go back to bed. The work is tired off. And then once Arika has eaten, go work her tiredness off. She's been slightly sick for far too long now, and I've already given her herbal medicine for that exact sickness. So it's not getting any better, but it doesn't seem to be getting any worse either. So, what to do now then? We don't have sugar to make moonshine. We don't have moonshine to make alcohol. We're definitely not making fuel out of components. We could maybe make some cigarettes. Do we have the stuff to make cigarettes? We do. Okay, we could make 8 cigarettes, perhaps. What's the upgrade on this? 30 wood and a mixer. Well, I'll get Bruno to make these cigarettes. It's only 2 components. And it keeps these guys happy as well, because... Well, I thought they were sad earlier, but apparently not. That's good. Would be so bad if I had a pet to play with, but I don't. Yeah, I think it would die in these temperatures though, so yeah, I'll be honest. And, ooh, our veg actually might get done today. That'd be nice. Need to make sure we have about 2 days worth of fertilizer off of that as well, because we can't make fertilizer while the veg is growing, and if these reset more than once in the time that the veg is going, then we can't put fertilizer on. It'd be quite inefficient that way. So we'll bear that in mind. It looks like the veg is going to be done any second now, actually. Should be nice. Come on. And that would mean that we'd have 6 veg, 3 meat, and 6 tins of food. Which is just... We've been dealing with starvation all this time, and now we've properly stabilised in that regard. And the only thing we ever needed... There we go. Only thing we ever needed were components, and now we have about 50. You need a hug. Well, Uncle's sleeping, so... Can't be doing that. Right. I don't understand this kind of need. If you make a fertilizer out of one food, why not just put the food in the rat trap? Because it does the same thing, right? I'm not mad there, am I? I'm actually going to make 2 fertilizer, since I think this will end up carrying over just somewhat. So we shouldn't need it. I didn't check if we could actually make any veg, or what we were lacking. Which is likely water, if anything. Yeah, we can make it, okay. Can you even make herbs? Nah. Make veg. Okay, Pavel has done with his sleeping. Oh, go chat with Pavel. What? It's too cold in here. It is literally freezing now. This is when water freezes, for those who don't know. It's 32 Fahrenheit. Good way to remember Celsius. 0's when water freezes, 100's when it boils. So you can kind of get a good idea of how hot it is based off that. That's how I remember it. And a nice warm day is about 20 degrees Celsius. This is not a warm day. I haven't learnt Fahrenheit at all, so that's why it's staying up there. Because I imagine a lot of you actually use Fahrenheit more than me. But I wouldn't understand it if I left it like that. Okay, Bruno, go sleep and work off that wound. Yeah, we do need heat, so tonight we are going to take a hatchet. I'm pretty sure we don't need to make one. We'd need wood anyway to make one. We're going to take this hatchet and we are going to chop down any furniture we find at any location that we desire to go to. Which should be happening anytime soon. Could even just get the fuel from it, but wood's probably more important to us. So, nighttime is here. Wonderful. Right, so, usual. Sergei's in bed. Pavel's scavenging. We'll have Bruno in bed and Arika's sleeping. Let's go to... which of these is the biggest that we've visited that won't murder us for being there? Probably the abandoned cottage is good enough, I think. And there's a few things that we've left there apparently as well. This is the first place that we ever went to. So let's take our hatchet. We're going to get as much fuel from this place as possible. And as much wood in turn. So yeah, let's see what we left behind. I'm hoping that there is some stuff that we can hatchet away. Oh wow, we left actually quite a lot of stuff here. Interesting. Well, let's get in and we'll start chopping stuff down. There's one down there. We want the wood. Give us all the wood. Oh yeah. Come on, Pavel. Faster. The Might be quite the job to do here. That's plenty of wood. Lovely. And a lot of fuel. Fuel probably stacks a lot better than the wood does, so we'll take a little bit of fuel, but most of all we want to just chop down. Oh, we actually pretty screwed over in terms of chopping stuff down. There's only 2 things that we can destroy. How's our hatchet doing? Nearly broken. Okay. And a pathetic amount there. Right. So, prioritizing fuel and wood. What do we want? Might even take the components that are here actually, because we might not revisit at all. So, we're just going to take all the fuel and wood. So what do we want in the last 4 slots? That jewel for trading. I think that's a good idea. And maybe the medicine? I'm going to take the bandages and just fill up with components. Yeah. So there isn't too bad stuff here that might be worth coming back to. We've got herbs if we wanted to make cigarettes maybe in the future. We've got medicine if we're in need. Toys and a few luxury items as well. We could maybe... Actually, what did we need to make the upgrade to build bullets? That's a good question and I don't know the answer to it. But let's make sure that we can maybe make some bullets when we go home. So I'll drop a stack of wood and we'll take a shell casing. Let's try make bullets in the next episode. Alright, well we're going to go, and that's where we're going to leave the episode for today. So if you've enjoyed the content, then be sure to leave a like. If you've loved the content, then be sure to subscribe. But if you're not quite sure, stay for the end card, see the rest of the content I've got to offer. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.